So I asked her why she wanted to implement that strategy in her business. And she told me that she had seen someone else in her industry doing it. Are you falling into that trap? Well, if you said yes, then this is the video for you. So hello and welcome. I am Althea McIntyre. Welcome to Althea TV. Today we're going to talk about you following industry standards, or really that was a gracious way of saying you seeing what someone else in your industry is doing and believe that that's the strategy you should take. Well, let's talk about that. But first, let's go to the Word of God and see what God says. And I'm going to Numbers 13. I love Numbers and Joshua in terms of giving us sound leadership advice. So I'm going to jump around a little bit. And we're going to start at Numbers 13 in the New Living Translation. We're going to start with, we can start with 30, okay? But Caleb tried to quiet the people, and they stood before Moses. "Let's go at once to take the land," he said. "We can certainly conquer it." So a little backstory, right? This is after the 12 leaders went to spy out the land. And they've now come back to Moses and to the Israelites to give their report. And Caleb says he's quieting the people because 10 of the leaders said, like, let's not go. And Caleb, that Caleb spirit said, let's go at once to take the land. Let's go now, right now, no hesitation, no delay. Let's go once to take the land. We can certainly, without a doubt, without a question, conquer it. But the other men, and really it's the other leaders who had explored the land with him, disagreed. "We can't go up against them. They are stronger than we are." So they spread this bad report about the land among the Israelites. They said, "The land we traveled through and explored will devour anyone who goes to live there." It's a lie. "All the people we saw were huge. We even saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers." And that's what they thought too. So what does this tell you about looking to your left and looking to your right and seeing what others in your industry are doing? Well, clearly, when you read this, Caleb and Joshua saw it from God's eyes, but the other leaders saw it from their own eyes. They saw themselves as small grasshoppers, ignoring what God had said, and was spreading this to the Israelites, why they should not cross over. And so I use that reference to say two things. One, what has God told you? Because looking to your left and to your right does not, and seeing what others are doing and then copying what others are doing isn't in line with God, may not be in line with God. Let me use those words. May not be in line with God. It may actually be completely opposite than what God has told them to do. And so what you should do instead is do what God told you to do. And how do you do that, Althea? You may be asking, you trust God fully. You are obedient to his instruction, and you yield to him in the small and the big things in your business. When it doesn't make sense, when it doesn't maybe look like there's a market for it, when you can't figure it out, because looking to your left and looking to your right and doing what others are doing, believing that's your path to success, is a path to missing the mark, God's mark for you. So whenever you feel tempted to do what others are doing, make sure you check in with God before you do that and see, is this His instruction to you? Is this what He told you He would do in your business and what you should do in your business? And if not, harness that Kayla and Joshua spirit and do what God told you to do, and do it immediately. So I want to hear from you. I've asked this a bit, and I think I'm going to ask it a lot this year. What has God told you to do in your business that you've been avoiding, that you've put on the back burner or shelved because you implemented what someone else is doing? I don't know. Did you start a Facebook group because you felt you should start a Facebook group? Did you start a podcast because you saw everyone else starting podcasts, so you thought you should do a podcast? Did you launch a challenge because you thought you should do a challenge because you saw others doing a challenge? I don't know, but you do. So share it below. I can't wait to meet you there. And then do something for me. If you got value, insight, information, inspiration, revelation from this video, give me a thumbs up, like it, and share it with your friends. And if you're ready to harness your Caleb and Joshua spirit, you're ready to take possession of the land that God told you, you're ready to increase your income and impact, and do it in a way where you experience peace and joy and rest in your business, and you're struggling with how you can do that, well, I'd love to help you. So go to my website, thebestcareerforme.com, click on the Let's Get Started tab, fill out the form so we can have a conversation to see how I can best support you and if we make the best fit for your team, for your success. Okay. Until then, take care. God bless. Love you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Don't forget to visit my website at thebestcareerforme.com to download your free report, How to Trust God More in Your Business. Until next time, God bless you.